Why are you all shitty all of a sudden?
You're the one that's shitty!
You're doing that fake smile thing where the corner of your mouth isn't right and you don't smile with your eyes.
It's fine. It's fine.
Weird. It's weird when you do that.
Well, welcome back to another episode. Fucking already fucking starting.
Shut up, this is a new day. It's not like yesterday.
Yeah.
When you thought you could fight someone who had a knife.
Good. Jizzy. Jazzy. The fucking
This is a pretty good mission.
I don't remember it.
It's where you got to go to the club and go to the top of the top of the dome.
Oh, I ran into the save game. That could have been awkward.
So
but yeah.
Go on.
Yeah, I do remember this. I do like this mission. Go fucking sneak into the club and shit. Shoot it up.
Wait, so you have to get to the club within 2 minutes now? Because it didn't start there. Yeah, it starts at that icon over there.
That's gonna be a pain in the ass.
You're gonna be a pain in the ass.
Nah, it's fine. I'll make it. Maybe.
Probably. If not, we'll have to cut. So you did your legal exam today?
Yeah, legal exam. That was exciting. I literally did not stay the whole exam. Like, the exam goes for 3 hours. I probably stayed for an hour.
How do you reckon you did?
I wrote like fucking... Like, I filled up those little books. Like, with each essay. Like 2 or 3 of those or something. So,
as long as you're not one of those shitty people who just like, oh, as long as I tried.
Yeah, well, fucking all I had to do was answer all the questions, so I didn't get a, whatchamacallit.
Yeah, I don't know how legit those are. I think that's just the school trying to scare you. I don't think they're actually non-attempt.
Yeah, I don't know. Fucking... We'll find out, maybe, one day. What?
How?
I don't know, somebody in your school might have not attempted a question or some shit.
Probably. Oh, during my modern history exam, right? Because there's like 6 of us in the class, and one girl.
Really, only 6?
Yeah, it's pretty short, pretty small.
We have a massive modern class, like 35 or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you go to a preppy school.
Maybe that.
Some girl came like an hour late, crying to the exam. She stayed for the hour that you're supposed to stay, and then she just left. So she came crying, obviously distraught that she had missed the exam, waited the hour, and didn't do the entire exam, because one's a pretty big exam.
And so she came an hour late.
Mm.
So she didn't really have to wait an hour.
Yeah, she did, because I think her exam, since it hadn't been an hour for us, and no one could have left yet, she couldn't have got any answers or something, so I think she could have started her exam then, but that was her time that started, so she had the hour.
Oh, okay, yeah. Makes sense.
What happened in that cutscene, by the way?
I have no idea, I skipped it.
For God's sake.
I'm not at... I think we have to go pimping.
So this is another chunk, this will be episode 19, and we recorded 14 to 18, no, 13 to 18 last night.
Yeah.
And we drank a lot of coffee.
Yeah.
And when you went home, I started shaking really badly.
Really?
And while I was waiting for the video to render, I was like laying on my bed and just like my stomach would
Did you have a seizure?
No, but it was like you know how Tourette's, like common form of Tourette's is just like jerking all of a sudden. It was like that. And it was horrible.
Oh, I
can't remember. I was gonna die. I felt like death.
If Josh watches this, which he probably won't, but he knows the show, and it's got a guy with Tourette's. It's fucking hilarious.
What show?
Barter Kings, that's the name of the show.
Right.
And the
Doesn't sound hilarious.
It's like about people, they, 2 guys, they start with, say that laptop, and they trade it up, like, through a drill and shit like that.
Yeah, all those shows, it's so fake, Jordan.
Yeah, and get a car or whatever. Pretty good show.
There are like 10 shows on that. Is it called the History Channel?
No.
What's it called?
I don't know the name of the channel.
Well, there's like 10 hog shows where people are just hunting down hogs.
Yeah. Your point?
How can that be a show? Our show is more interesting than that, and this is just 2 dickheads talking while playing video games.
Yeah, I don't know.
Do you even know what's going on in this mission?
I had to drop off
concentrate
a prostitute. Now I have to go beat up a pimp somewhere else.
Where's the pimp?
Ooh, do you know what that means, Jordan? It means we have to kill him.
Oh, I thought it was jerking.
Oh, okay, well that's
weird.
weird.
My god.
What?
I was supposed to kill all those pimps? So Halloween's long past since when this video will go out.
Yeah.
It's couple days after Halloween anyway.
Yeah,
when
it
we
is.
Halloween was fun though.
Yeah,
it was catching up with a couple mates of ours.
Yeah, which was good. That's what I like about Halloween at my house. Like, I invite over fucking a few people, like, every year and get to catch up and shit, which is good. Like, you don't get to see them that often. That once a year is probably more than enough.
For some reason, they're the mates that you always end up wrestling with them. Like, them two.
Yeah, definitely.
So we ended up playing this knife game where we would try and throw the knife into the ground.
Yeah.
And we had all these weird rules, like you couldn't drop the knife.
Yeah.
That was quick.
Yeah.
And, when me and one of the guys were having a go doing it, and then you guys started joining in, and you just ruined the game, you guys did. You weren't following the rules, it was you throw the knife, and then whoever's turn it is, you pick up the knife. No, you go pick up the knife, then hand it to them, or you pick up the knife and throw it to them, which is what you did. And you inevitably ruined the game when you picked up the knife and you threw it and it hit your mum's car.
Well, car's fucked anyway. Doesn't matter.
Doesn't mean you should throw knives at it.
And
you are a terrible knife thrower.
We could have kept on playing. Well, it wasn't a weighted knife.
Oh, so you need a weighted knife, do you?
Yeah, that's.
You need a cheap knife.
No, that's how throwing knives work. They're properly weighted. The blade.
Is that your excuse? Nathan was throwing that unweighted knife pretty good. What was your excuse?
Mate,
You got it 3 times in a row.
I got it 2 times in a row.
That's 2 times though. I got it 2 times in a row. 2 times isn't impressive.
I don't know. It's better than Ratty.
Yeah, Ratty. What do you mean?
What?
One, he doesn't own the knives like you do, and 2, he wasn't playing as long as us. So I think
yes, he was. He started playing when I did.
Yeah, we didn't. You guys didn't play for long.
Yeah, so.
And you own knives, so Ratty can get a little leeway.
What
the hell? Was he wasting a pimp? Oh no.
Nah, just a hoe.
Get him, girl.
Whoa! What the hell?
Didn't you notice she was stomping him to death?
Great, now we have to go back to the first hoe we dropped off.
What is this mission? I haven't been paying attention.
This is Jizzy. This is
gathered that.
Yeah.
It seems like we started a minute ago, and we've already been going for like almost 8 minutes now.
Really?
Yep, that fast.
Wow.
So what do you got to talk about?
Nothing.
Because since last night, I only wrote down 3 things, which is pretty good for a night.
I wrote down.
You really don't record this close.
Yeah.
In chunks.
I wrote down one thing, and it was just like about what happened one day on the way to work. We were driving. I start work at. I leave at 5:30 in the morning, so we jumped onto this highway, M7, driving along, and there had been a fatality.
Oh God!
On
finish him.
Yeah, basically on the highway, and it must have happened just before we went past, because the officer was putting over the dead, the white sheet to cover the body and shit. And I don't know. I want to become a police officer, and that's probably the one thing that I won't like about the job, like just seeing dead bodies and shit like that.
You like the power. You love the power.
I don't really care for the power.
Yeah, you do.
Not really.
What? That's like the best part.
No, I don't.
You can. Yes, it is. That's an awesome part. Man, if I was a cop, I'd get away with so much shit. Because they can just lie, Jordan.
No, they can't.
Yeah, they can.
That's what internal affairs are for.
Oh, internal affairs. Yeah. Yeah, because that's an unbiased group, isn't it?
Yeah, basically.
It's not.
They target their own kind.
Their own kind.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Fucking hell, what? I think I have to shoot these guys.
Which one do you got to shoot?
Both of them. Fuck Jizzy's pimpmobile. So
when we do this, I rarely look at the caption. I just look at you, look over at you, and you're not looking at me.
Yeah.
You're looking at the screen. When I talk to people, I just look at the mouth.
Yeah?
Yeah, I don't really look at the eyes.
That's weird.
I do look at the eyes. I try to look at the eyes, but the eyes are boring.
I look at the eyes because you can tell a lot when someone's talking, like, about their eyes, like, they're, like, lying and shit.
Oh, you couldn't tell. You can tell if someone's lying.
You can.
You couldn't. I'm not saying you can't. Like, nobody can. I'm saying you can't.
I reckon I could.
From looking at their eyes. What
Well,
tell?
body language.
No,
Like,
you're looking at their eyes.
eyes, like how they're standing and shit like that.
Go on. Let's
What?
hear this. No, I want to hear it.
What
You
what
can
do you
tell
mean?
what. I want to know. I want to know the tricks of the trade.
You know.
What? I
Like-
don't know what body language someone...
Like
Someone
when-
says they're not having a gun and they're holding a gun, that kind of body language? Because that's a pretty obvious lie.
Oh, fucking hell. More like dirty, like when they
If their eyes are shifting from side to side really fast, they're lying or a villain
yeah,
who's going to betray you later.
basically.
The dog with the shifty eyes. Have you not completed this mission yet?
No. Do you want to play?
No?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not good at this game.
They crash in a minute anyway, so it's fine.
Do they? Don't
Yeah.
waste your ammo then.
No, you can get them before they get to the place though. Like
Oh.
that SUV is about to blow up.
Well,
Yeah.
he's still getting jerked off. He's getting shot at. Well, I guess that's probably a good time.
Yeah. Look at. Yeah.
I'm not jerked off.
Yeah.
Okay,
There we
that
go.
works.
Okay. Now I'm gonna jump out of the car.
You still have a rocket launcher, just use that.
Hey!
Don't blow up the
Whoa!
car.
Whoa! It's crazy fucking pimps these days.
Oh. Okay, this wasn't the mission I thought it was.
No, it isn't. It's a bit further along.
Alright.
I'm just gonna tell everyone now, we're gonna end up killing Jizzy.
Don't spoil it.
Man, you spoiled.
wrong with you?
You spoiled the whole game first episode.
So what? That's me. I
No.
can get away with that.
No,
Yes.
that's what I think of you.
Thanks for watching.